I was in an abusive relationship for 4 years. It was physically, emotionally, mentally, verbally abusive. I hid the fact that it was an abusive relationship from all of my friends and family. I was okay with the words controlling and angry. I was not yet okay with the word abuse. As crazy as it kind of sounds, it wasn't necessarily even the abuse that made me be done. He cheated on me, and at that point there was just a whole nother emotional side. I had made him move out of my house. He tried to start coming back around again. He had a way with words and a way with my emotions. He was able to work his way back into my life, and then it was May of last year I finally got out of the relationship, but unfortunately it wasn't an easy road to get out. My ex had found out that I went on a date and then busted through my front door. At that time, I called the police. That was the first time the police had ever been called within our entire relationship, just because I was always hiding everything. The very next day, I went and filed for a protective order, but he continued to violate the order, so it started turning into stalking charges.
Well, trauma impacts individuals very differently, and the way in which it impacts an individual then impacts a family and a community. It can impact our attendance at work or productivity, and it can also impact our sense of stability.
I was just at my breaking point. I didn't know what else to do. I felt like I had done everything that I could, and I guess I would say I broke down and decided that I needed to call Family Resources, and I made an appointment.
Family Resources has been providing services to the Quad City community for over 168 years. We provide services to survivors of many violent crimes, including domestic violence, sexual assault, sex and labor trafficking, and also children and families involved in the child welfare and juvenile justice system.
I am a domestic abuse therapist. I work with survivors of domestic violence. Ashley has overcome a number of barriers and survived a really difficult situation.
I remember she asked me after I was done kind of describing that, so I'm assuming this was an abusive relationship while you were in it, and I took a deep breath and I said, I've never said this out loud before, but yes.
Ashley has really worked to heal from what she's survived, even in the face of great adversity. Part of what I do in counseling services with the survivor is we're really unpacking the trauma that they've survived.
When I met Mara, it was honestly life-changing. The first time when I was able just to even get out the little bit of admitting that the relationship was an abusive one, it was just like a breath of fresh air.
The services that we provide, and many organizations like ours in the community, are provided to individuals, children, and families that live amongst us in the community. And without United Way and organizations like us, these services would not be possible to people that we see every day.
I didn't feel like I was carrying that burden by myself anymore, and someone knew, and it was someone safe that I didn't have to worry about. So.
One of the values that United Way brings to our community is its ability to bring partners together to create effective solutions. Not one organization or individual can solve all of the problems or the needs of the community. It really is important that we work together to create the biggest impact for our community.
We can move to end abuse and show people that there is a better life. There is a way out.
I honestly can't even explain it. I'm so happy. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm so happy.